Returning to Kentucky football, there's been a lot of excitement about Mark Stoops' 2020 class, but on a national level, opinions seemed mixed about their chances for success. A CBS Sports writer recently laid out 5 teams that he believes will have a chance to break into the top 25 and make their mark on the 2020 season. Kentucky's on that list. But on the other side of the coin, 24/7 Sports has made some downgrades for the recruiting site's final rankings for future Wildcats. The star ratings have dropped for a couple recruits, including defensive lineman Josiah Hayes and Justin Rogers. Jack, I don't care if they've downgraded the stars. What happened? They haven't even played a football game since the last stars came out, and then they downgraded them for no apparent reason. What I'm really concerned about is whether or not we have our recruiting coordinator back next year.
Well, that's going to be a big story.
I know.
And I'm hoping he will be.
Yes.
Everything will be fine. Just don't worry. But I really wish that guy hadn't even written the article.
Yeah.
I've said it before. Our guys, the Kentucky football team, plays a whole lot better when they're underdogs and when nobody gives them any respect. So for the guy who wrote that article, please retract that and let us slide under the radar, and then we can come out with a chip on our shoulder and we'll beat teams just like we've been doing the last 2 or 3 years.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, time to talk some politics. A state senator from Pikeville has apologized for what some called a racist Facebook post. Republican Philip Wheeler used a derogatory nickname about African Americans while criticizing Democratic Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, who himself took a lot of heat after admitting to dressing up in blackface in the 1980s and appearing alongside someone else in blackface and another man in a KKK outfit. Today, Wheeler tweeted a statement which in part read, "I attempted to use this reprehensible nickname as a way of calling attention to Northam's disturbing racism. There were better ways of doing this, and I apologize." His apology did not include other posts for which he was criticized for, including calling Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas and references to Hispanics on the issue of immigration. And Jack, it took some coercing to even get him to apologize. He did not want to apologize or retract that statement.
Man, I just don't get it, how people in this day and age are still making just crazy statements, racially motivated, however you want to put it, but there can't be anything good that comes out of it. Everybody's going to hear about it, and now you're going to have to come back and retract and, oh, I'm really a good guy. I didn't mean it the way that, I mean, it's crazy, man. I just don't get it.
We've seen it happen to so many people where they say, well, it was taken out of context. I didn't mean, I meant it in this way. Don't say it.
Don't say it twice. Don't say it and then don't come back and rub it in a little bit more. Just leave it alone. Don't even approach it.
No need.
It's
All right.
crazy.
Now, a couple of updates on the saga of Brady Industries, the aluminum company planning to build a plant in Boyd County. Brady's been working for well over a year to try to find the funding necessary to build the mill, which is expected to eventually employ around 600 full-time workers. Now, yesterday, the company announced that their chairman and CEO, Craig Bouchard, would step down from his current position but remain on the board. Today, however, Bouchard tweeted that he's still in charge, saying, quote, "I did not authorize the press release that was issued yesterday." Jack, he went on to say that he was traveling overseas. He's coming back home, and he's going to write another release that he hopes will come out on Monday to kind of settle this. But everyone says this still moving along the same way, but this is not a great look.
Well, you know, Craig's a good buddy of mine. I was there for that groundbreaking. You saw the stage. I was right there in front of the stage. He's a really good guy. This started out as just a business deal for a guy who's worth millions and millions of dollars. But as he put more time and spent more time in Eastern Kentucky, he said, man, I love this. I'm going to put my daughter's name on this company, and I'm going to bring this to bring a lot of jobs to that part of the state around the Ashland area. I hope he stays involved. I know where his heart is. I think he'll be good for the state.
He said as much, too, that he loves Eastern Kentucky. All right, now in Hey Kentucky, in case you missed it, a review of recent headlines. As we waited today to see how long the impeachment trial would continue, Senator Rand Paul has been reacting to yesterday's news that his question would not be read out loud during the trial. The Kentucky Republican insisted that, despite what was being reported, his question was not about the Ukraine whistleblower. Meanwhile, in Frankfort, a Senate committee has approved the first bill proposed during the session, which would ban sanctuary policies by police and most public agencies. The matter now heads to the full Senate, where it's expected to easily pass. But Senate Bill 1 would still need House approval to reach Governor Beshear's desk. Up next on Hey Kentucky, a former Wildcat has spent Super Bowl week in Miami. We're going to talk to Austin Moss about his role with the 49ers as they prepare for a showdown with the Chiefs on Sunday. Stay with us.